I've never been in this place, but from my understanding, it opened in 1975, and there was between 50 and 60 stores in this mall, which is kind of crazy because when I walked in, I didn't see on the map very many. And then I walked over towards this board that kind of talked about what was going on in the 70s and then the 80s and 90s and 2000s and onwards. And it kind of told a story with the development of this entire property, which is really cool. But when you look at the stores that are remaining inside, you can see what online sales have done to our retail industry across Canada. This has got to be the smallest mall I have ever walked into in my entire life. And for the life of me, I understand the redevelopment and the money that they've put into this property. It's clean, it's bright, it looks great. They've done a lot of great things. But people's desire for indoor mall space it's diminished over the years. It's more of big box plazas with lots of parking and then people walking from building to building. And this particular place has done that with the Canadian Tire and the Shoppers Drug Mart and all of these Mark's Work Warehouse and all like Dollarama and all these big stores. But the inside is very lonely in a lot of ways. It's like it's forgotten about. Even though they've done all the work, they've fixed up the place. And I think about all the time that I spent as a kid in Toronto going to all the different malls. And then you look at, this place right here, this small mall in Orillia. And I think of all of the kids who celebrated and had a great time here. And then you look at what it has become now, where we buy all of our products. It's online. And I look at things a little differently as I've gotten older, and I'm like, let's support the local businesses, right? Let's go downtown Orillia. Let's go to the smaller independent shops and let's see what we can do to help them get through their tough times. Donuts, Cafe and Bakery. These guys are in Barrie, and I guess they want to open up and expand. So that's kind of interesting. But there's so many empty places in here. Look, there's a case study that needs to be made in the dying mall transformation. It's no secret that the mall has struggled over the years with high vacancy rates. They had to redevelop the mall, otherwise it wasn't going to be viable anymore. So they literally took away the enclosed mall, turned it into a Canadian Tire, made it bigger, and made a lot less retail space inside the enclosed mall. There's 5 places that are closed in here. Sometimes I wish we could all go back to a time where we all convened and life was a little bit simpler. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. It's a very small mall. But I guess it serves the purpose and really, but it's such a big box plaza down the street. So